News or Snooze, presented by Christopher William Jewelers. Bennett will give me 3 quotes or storylines, and I'll say if they are newsworthy or snoozeworthy as we talk about them a little bit. Hit me with the first one, Bennett.
All right. No quotes this week, but we got some storylines. Yeah, I know.
Boo.
Number 1, JMU leads the Sun Belt. They have the best net ranking in both men's and women's basketball.
I'll say that's newsworthy because they're only one of like 7 programs in the country to have that. And like the other ones are like big time teams like UConn. So that is definitely newsworthy. And I think it shows that like their commitment in this last 2, 3, 4, ever since hiring Byington, really, their commitment to basketball on the hardwood has paid off.
What do you say to App State fans, men's basketball fans, who are like, net ranking's a joke? We beat you twice.
I would be saying the same thing if we had beat App State twice. And as JMU fans, we were seeing them be higher in the net. However, you got to look at some of the facts, right? You lost to 4 teams outside of the top 100 in KenPom. Your best win is a win against Auburn, but it's at home, and that's your best win. JMU, while they have a terrible strength of schedule, they've dominated the teams they've needed to dominate, and their only bad loss on their resume right now is Southern Miss. It's a predictive metric. Like it makes sense why JMU is higher in the net. Do I agree with it? Probably not. But if JMU and App State played for a third time, I'd put my money on JMU to win.
Love that. Love that. I think that's fair. All right. Number 2, App State is a 12 seed in the latest ESPN bracketology.
Snoozeworthy. Can I say a hot take? Because I think this is one of the things we kind of differ on. Yeah. I hate bracketologists.
Why do you hate bracketology? You say bracketologist, the people, or bracketology?
Yes.
I'm telling bracket guy Dave.
No, I just don't. I think it's so stupid.
Why?
It's never right.
It's like a bowl game projection.
Yeah, I didn't like those either. No, I didn't like those. I also don't like mock drafts.
You just hate fun then.
I just think it's stupid.
It's like you're about to hit us with some coach speak. Play the game that's in front of you.
You already hit us with that. You already did that.
Control the controllables. I didn't say control the controllables. Yeah, that's
okay. They're a 12 in the latest ESPN bracketology. Okay, they're not ranked. They have a worse net than JMU.
No, I meant more so. I'm mad about App State now. I meant more so like the fact that the Sun Belt champ is projected to get like a 12. Well, you can still snooze because you hate bracketology, I guess.
I'm gonna hit the snooze button.
I'm excited about the possibility that JMU could be the 12-5 upset.
It's cool.
Long way to go, though. Long way to go. All right.
Yes. I think I've been burned one too many times by bracketology because JMU's like.
What does that even mean? How do you get burned by a bracketologist?
Because they always, whenever JMU's leading the conference, they put them in I'm like, we're going to the tournament. And then we don't.
Some scar tissue there. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, third one. Julian Wooden, with 133 games played, has now played more games than any player in JMU men's basketball history.
I will say, before I react to that one, I enjoy bracketology for the at-large projections. I hate it for like the Sun Belt Conference winner. I hate bracketology.
First place.
I hate. Yeah, exactly.
What do you want him to do?
Predict who's going to win it.
Well, isn't that typically what your prediction would be? A lot of times, the team that's best in the conference.
No.
They beat him twice already. You want a bracketologist to be like, no. I don't give a.
Well, because like
I'm a Duke through and through.
All right. So this is going to be also a kind of a mean take. I think it's snoozeworthy that Wooden had 133 games played.
More than anyone ever.
Yeah, cool.
That's more than LeBron played in college by 133 games.
Yeah, but like, okay, he checked in 133 times. He's been fantastic these last few years. Let's focus on that. Like his growth as a player, and he's being has been awesome. It's also snoozeworthy because he did this in his He's in his 6th year of
We
college.
got to asterisk some of this stuff in the COVID years, right?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this man's played in 133 games. He beat Andrei Semenov, but Wooden has had 2 more years than Semenov had to get to this record.
Wooden was like, what was he, like early row or mid row?
He was mid-row.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I think he came into college when I was still in college.
Yeah.
Because I graduated.
I want to see,
19.
when was his first season?
I think it was 18.
I'm going to look this up real quick.
All right. But Wooden, his growth has been phenomenal. And now he's one of the
he's
most
awesome. Yeah.
He's one of the most important offensive playmakers on this team. I think JMU Sports Blog guys have dubbed him Weeknight Wooden or Wednesday Wooden, something like that, because he's been electric on the first games of these weekend series. And his 3-point shooting ability has gotten so much better each and every year. Friend of the podcast, Brian Reese, has been a Wooden supporter since day one and finally coming to fruition. But 133 games played means nada to me.
Yeah, he played his freshman year, 2019-20 season. He played on a team where Zach Jacobs was a junior when he was a freshman. Deshaun Parker was on the roster.
What?
Anthony Pinkard.
Remember Anthony Pinkard?
Dude, Wooden's been around for a while.
That was some dark days.
This was also like
days were dark.
Can you imagine? This is crazy though. Matt Lewis, Deshaun Parker, Darius Banks, Dwight Wilson, Michael Christmas, Julian Wooden, and that team was just garbage. Like, what was going on?
Well, Darius Banks was like a key contributor to a NCAA tournament team. Yeah. Matt Lewis was a G League player, and he's now making a lot of money overseas as a great guard. Dwight Wilson was the best MAC big man for Ohio. For Ohio. And Deshaun Parker, I think he had a stop at Akron before ending up at Cleveland State. He never really.
He was at App. Take the stairs. Remember,
That's
he was
right.
taking a lot of stairs.
He was App, but he never really materialized into much. And then, who else did you? Christmas.
Christmas is
still on Longwood's roster. I think he leads the team in rebounding.
That's a bummer. Those teams aren't going to meet, and Longwood slipped a bit here as they got into league play. But yeah, Christmas plays a lot for them. It's a pretty good contributor, actually.
Kind of hilarious that team had so much talent.
Yeah, multiple guys played in NCAA tournaments, so it'd be cool if Wooden could eventually get there. But yeah, I kind of agree with you a little bit. Like the career games played stuff when you're including a COVID is like a little bit
disingenuous. All right, that's it for News or Snooze, presented by Christopher William Jewelers.